Okay. So as usual, we're going to go for about 45 to 50 minutes. All you need to do is relax. Notice what you notice along the way. Yeah, just open, receive. This is a transmission of divine love consciousness, always for your highest good and the highest good of all. Now, the angels really, really love this season. They see it as an opportunity to bless more souls than usual with light and love. Like there's more opportunities because it's like there's more people praying at this time of the year. More people like opening their hearts in one way or another to the divine or whatever they consider their greatest happiness or their greatest love. And so the angels are very present here with us to help fulfill and answer our prayers, but also because we give them an opportunity through this group to reach more deeply into the collective, to help bring peace, true peace, to more of the collective. Yeah, through us to help more and more people realize what true peace is, where it comes from, what it actually allows one to experience. So this is all being shown to us right now. As the group energy is being consolidated into a clearer and truer channel, and this divine peace is first brought into your system as part of the group and into the system the group itself forms, including all those who will watch this later on YouTube. And then this channel goes all the way into the center of the earth and then out to every being on the planet. So the angels that are present are helping to hold this channel, clarify the channel through you, through the group, allowing the descending divine force, especially the quality of peace, to flow down through you all the way into the core of the earth and out to everybody on the planet, including the animals. Yeah, all living beings and all the earth. Being infused with deep, true, divine peace. What would it feel like to open even more to this peace? What would it be like to drop any and all excuses for why you can't be at peace right now and allow yourself to be even more at peace? Feel that relaxation in the body, heart, and mind that peace allows you to experience. And if there are other experiences here, other emotions, that's fine. You just allow those while being a little more interested in whatever sense of peace you are able to experience now. It's good for you to know that the peace you are being infused with is permanent. This is helping to bring your overall level of peace in your day to day living to a higher level so you can regularly be more aware of it. You can experience peace more and more easily, more and more readily in your everyday life. And what if you could drop even more deeply, even more completely into this peace? Would you? It's also good for you to know that just adjacent to peace is another divine quality, that of patience. So we're shifting the focus just over a little bit into patience. Notice what that feels like for you, how it's similar, how it's different. As we pull you now more and more deeply into this pure patience. This ability to let go of any and all timelines, attachments to timing, attachment or preferences for something to be a certain way by a certain time. Would you be willing to allow yourself to experience this very pure quality of patience? What would it be like to let go of any and all preferences regarding time from yourself, from others, from the state of the world? Like you might begin to notice how opening to patience automatically also opens you to deeper peace. Because without any expectations regarding the timing of things, you're just naturally left in a deeper state of peace. And the more deeply you allow yourself to experience peace and divine peace, such as this, is always unconditional. It just is. It's not based on conditions of any sort. And the deeper you let yourself go into this, just notice you also become naturally more patient. You're so deeply at peace that you don't care whether something manifests or shows up or happens at any particular time in any particular way, because you're already basking in the peace beyond all understanding. So we're going to bring up some examples. Just notice what comes up in your system, where you might still be holding on to impatience in your life. So should statements, any should statement usually is related to a lack of patience. I should be God realized by now. What if my lack of patience regarding God realization is the main thing preventing my experience of it? Would I be willing to give myself the gift of patience regarding my own God realization and allow myself to experience the peace that is there when I am patient with myself? Let's explore the energy of another example. I should have more money by now. I should have a better job. I should have more sources of income. What would it be like to give yourself infinite patience, to lovingly accept whatever income is your reality right now? Would you be willing to allow yourself to feel the peace of being patient with yourself and your finances, the growth of your business, or your career path, or whatever that is for you? Just notice what comes up in your own system. I should be healthier by now. I should have a better diet by now. I should have healed this or that by now. And then notice, what would it be like to have unconditional patience with your state of health, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual? What would it be like to just lovingly accept yourself as you are and feel the depth of peace that opens to you now? You do not need to restrict the experience of peace to something you're only allowed to receive after you have achieved a goal. In fact, the quickest way to achieve a goal is to let yourself be fully at peace now. And that brings an amazing clarity of motivation, of knowing what the next step is, if there is a next step. Would you be willing to be patient with your ability to be patient? If there's parts of you resisting this or fighting it, or that has old conditioning, that patience is weakness or patience is just, yeah, the opposite of strength, or the opposite of all this conditioning to just push forward now, make it happen now, do it now. Ignore being patient with anything. Ignore the natural rhythms that may be at play. Yeah. Would you be willing to allow yourself to notice how none of that's been working for you? And allow yourself to try patience, perhaps for the first time at this level. Have your own direct experience of whether or not this is for your highest good, is a part of your highest truth. Okay, let's explore a few others. The world should be more loving. The world should have more equality of wealth by now. The world should have less war by now. People should be waking up more by now. People should be overcoming their fears and their violence and their ignorance by now. What would it be like to offer this amazing gift of patience to the people of the world and to the reality of their present level of consciousness? What would it be like to allow yourself to be at peace with infinite patience for those around you and those around the world, no matter what game they're playing, what conditioning they're still caught up in, what their level of evolution is? You can remain at peace, perfectly patient. And as you sink more into that, it will naturally bring to the surface anything in you that still is attached. No, I can't accept that. No, I don't want to be patient with that. No, they should learn to do that differently. They should be beyond that. They shouldn't be so stupid. They shouldn't be so hateful. They shouldn't be this or that. That's perfect. Yeah, just let all that come to the surface. What would it be like to be patient with yourself and your own clearing process, your own evolution, your own ability to lovingly accept whatever's arising in your system, including the old conditioning, the old attachments? For ultimately, you always treat yourself the way you treat others, and you treat others the way you treat yourself. So if you're judging others and being impatient with them, you can be sure you are still judging yourself and being impatient with yourself. And just notice what that feels like. It doesn't feel good. And as soon as you truly notice that, you stop it, you drop it, because you naturally want to feel good. You only do these things when you don't realize that it's you doing it to yourself. And we are highlighting the truth that can set you free. So the angels who have been supporting us are making some shifts in the configuration they're holding around us to take us even more deeply into the truth of this, the truth of divine peace, the truth of patience. So this is quite new to parts of your system to go this deeply into the power of patience. Generally, society conditions us to believe the power comes from impatience, from just pushing through now, even if it's not according to the natural rhythm, the natural pace or timing of things. You should just push through now. Be impatient with everything. So, what if the true power comes from patience? So, we're showing it to you purely as energy first. Taking you even more deeply into pure patience that allows everything like to ripen at its own particular time. This is patience that trusts that ripening nature of things. It's when the fruit is ready to fall from the tree, when it's fully ripe, it just easily comes into your hand at the merest touch. If you impatiently rip it off too soon, it's not going to be as sweet. It's not going to be as easy of a process. You have to use more strength to pull it off before it's ripe, and it won't taste as good. Some fruits, it will be very bitter. So the power of patience waits for the ripening process, waits for the right timing of things. And this is true for everything. Everything has a perfect timing innate to it. Every part of your system has this as part of your nature. Your human nature has it, your divine nature has it. And you are being imbued with it right now more than ever before. Both the peace of it and the patience of it, and now the power of it. The power that emerges naturally in the best way, in the best time, as it comes to fruition. From within. Would you be willing to allow yourself to experience this rhythm from within? peace, the patience, the power that arises naturally when things are ripe, when the conditions are ripe. What would it be like to live your life from this knowing, this experience of divine being? And whether you know it or not consciously, you have been brought to a very deep state of pure being, highlighting this peace and patience and power that can be shared even more with the collective, with all of the earth, all of humanity. And as you share it, which you are, it also deepens the experience for you while making it more available to everyone. Including you. It's feeding back to you as well, which allows you to share it even more deeply. We've moved into a self-excited state where the more you share this, the more it feeds back to you, the more it heals your system, brings a higher vibration and order and consciousness to your system, which then also is shared with others. It's good for you to notice whatever part of this feels really good to you. You can just bring a little more interest, a little more focus to what feels really good. Notice it expand. This is the same process the angels who are assisting us use. They feel for what feels good about this. Give that just a little more attention, which allows it to increase even more. They give that a little more attention. And it just keeps opening, expanding, flowing. It's good for you to know you are in a highly organized, purified state of consciousness right now. Let's see how much of that we can bring back fully into your everyday consciousness. You can begin by bringing a little more awareness to your human body, your present location, allowing the room you are in to fill with these energies even more. To feel the ground below you. As you continue to radiate this peace, this patience, this power to the people around you, to every cell of your body, to the rest of your day. And onwards. Would you be willing to allow yourself to notice how changed you are? In what way your experience is now more patient, more peaceful, more optimized? as you go about your life. Thank you for playing this role, for offering this service, for becoming more of who and what you are, and sharing that gift with those around you. This session is complete. Infinite blessings.